My name is Dave Brandon. I'm currently the Director of Athletics at the University of Michigan. I'm also the Chairman of Domino's Pizza and former Chief Executive Officer of Domino's Pizza. And I have been connected to and working with the folks at Denison for at least the last 20 years. Well, I've worked with Denison for 3 companies, 2 that I was Chairman and CEO of, and most recently my role at the University of Michigan Athletic Department. And in all 3 of those cases, I was asked to come in and be a change agent. That my job was to come in and change the business model, in some cases change the ownership, and part and parcel of that is to change the culture. So many, many years ago, I was seeking a way to measure change, cultural change, because I'm a big believer in what gets measured gets done. And at that time, culture was part of the business vernacular, but there wasn't a lot of belief that there was a way to really measure cultural shifts. It was almost one of these touchy-feely things. And when I ran into Dan Denison and learned more about the culture survey tools and the way that he had created this measurement device, I was incredibly impressed, started using it, and fundamentally have used it at every company I've led or every organization I've led ever since. Well, one of the things that sold me on Denison was Dan had a very powerful story that not only could you measure cultural change and improvement in the strength of the culture, but there were clear correlations between those changes and business outcomes. Because I just don't want to change cultures for the sake of changing cultures. I want to raise revenues. I want to grow faster. I want to retain employees at a higher level. I want to lower costs. I want to improve margins. I want to provide better customer service. And what I learned about the Denison tool is there was clear evidence that as you improved your strength in the way that your culture was performing, you could translate those strengths into those business outcomes, and that's where shareholders get rewarded, that's where employees get rewarded, and clearly as a leader, that's a big part of how I got rewarded, because I was able to make those metrics move in a positive direction, and Denison was a great partner. Well, I have recommended Denison to a lot of different organizations, and in 100% of the cases, the people that I've recommended Denison to who have gone out and utilized the services, they come back and they thank me for that recommendation. Dan and his team do a terrific job of customer service. The tools work. The organization is flexible in terms of making sure that the tools are modified and used in a way that best serves the needs of the organization or the customer that's using the tools. The folks at Denison are always available to come in and help do further diagnostics and more detailed interpretations of results. It's just a company that has distinguished itself as being customer-oriented, having tools that work, and providing real benefits to its customers.